Hello. We are back. Hi. It's good to see you.
Hello.
We did not have an episode last week because
No.
scheduling concerns once again. Shit happens. In fact, today we're recording on a Monday, which is quite unusual. But
Yeah.
I can't record tomorrow. I'm donating plasma. I'm going to be at the lab for like 4 hours. And I am not going to want to come home and record a podcast after getting home at like 8 o'clock. So
After getting drained.
yeah, well, I mean, they put your blood back. They just take the plasma out. They filter out the plasma. They put the blood back in you. So it's actually not as bad as like getting your blood drawn or
Huh.
whatever. At least in terms of like exhaustion. From what I know, at least they give you your blood back, so you're not like just dying after you leave. So
Give me your blood.
it's not
So
quite
what
like
is plasma then?
it's this thing in your blood, and I guess some people are plasma deficient. So, your body does naturally produce it, but some people don't produce it necessarily as well. So, if you donate it, it's gonna come back. Like it's gonna come back. Whereas the plasma that you give is going to go to somebody that doesn't necessarily produce it at the level that they should be. So. I don't remember exactly what it does. All I know is I'm getting $80 to do it tomorrow. So, and it's $800 in 1 month. So that's pretty sexy. So I'm just gonna do that. That sounds like a good side hustle to me. So that's cool.
Sick.
Yes, sir. So here we are on a Monday. He's in PJs. He's looking
Uh,
sexy right now. He just got out
As
the
I
shower.
usually am.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm in my Tennessee Titans shorts right now, and I'm having a great time. I gotta tell you, man, I'm doing wonderful.
Hmm.
A little sleepy, but beyond that, I'm okay. How are you? How are you
Doing
today?
great. My favorite basketball team
Mm-hmm.
is in the NBA Finals.
They sure are.
After being doubted and picked against in the Western Conference Finals, we gentlemen sweeped the opposition,
Mm-hmm.
letting our star players get a wee bit of rest before the finals. And you know what? I've been saying it for maybe a year now. Luka Doncic is the best player in the world,
Best player in the world.
and that can get cemented if they finish the job here, which I do have them doing. I have Mavs in 6.
This might be like the one title that people won't bitch about, like in recent memory. If the
I
Mavs win.
agree. If the Mavs win,
When was the last time people didn't bitch about a title? Was it the last time the Mavs won?
probably
If we're being
it
honest,
probably was.
the last time the
Uh,
Mavs won was probably the last time NBA fans
And
weren't
I guess
collectively
just to
bitching.
clarify, there will be people bitching, but in terms of as
Yeah.
massive as other titles have, I don't think so. I think Luca, he has his haters. I think he's one of the most hated, really. But I think for the most part,
It's
I
his
think fans
first
would be
chip,
happy.
though. Fans are going to be
First
happy to see
ring,
Kyrie get another one.
yeah. People have been
Um,
kind of done with the Kyrie slander,
yeah.
as I've pretty much always been. I always thought he was a little too overhated.
Yeah.
Um, which is why, like I said this when he first got traded, I was like, I don't have to eat any crow. I don't got to eat any shit. I don't got to backtrack anything. I've always been pro Kyrie.
Yep.
So to get him on the team was sick, and to see how well they're playing together is
And it's
beautiful.
taking
But
you to the finals.
yeah,
Look at that.
unfortunately, another Dallas team could not get its way to its sports
Sorry,
finals.
Stars.
It's the Stars lost, which was disappointing, but the Mavericks, the team I care about the most. Probably my favorite. I think not probably. They are my favorite sports team. As much as I love football, it's hard. The Cowboys make it hard.
Yeah.
They themselves make it hard at times, Jerry specifically. And then anytime anything's going good as a Cowboys fan, you're not even really allowed to enjoy it because of
No.
everyone else around you.
Yeah.
Every other team I feel like gets to enjoy stuff. We never can.
No.
Even
You
when
guys
things
could
are
win
going
the
good.
Super Bowl, and people would still bring up the 80s. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, I've just been riding a Dallas Mavericks high. Luka Doncic is my favorite person in the world right now.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna be getting a Kyrie jersey and a Derek Lively jersey.
Fuck yeah.
Also, that's another reason people are gonna love a Mavs championship.
Derek Lively.
The Derek Lively story.
Yeah.
his tough life already, and then the loss of his mother during this season. People are rooting. I don't think any player is getting as rooted for as him specifically.
Yeah, I
So
think that's fair.
it'll be sweet if we can close this one off. But yeah, other than that, all right, my Saturday, because Saturday videos are always the big ones. Back to back bangers are coming
Bangers.
this week, this Saturday. Pokemon Gen 5 and what they're based on.
Fuck. Okay, oh yeah, we are seated. We are.
It's
tuned
out
in.
there. Next week, I'm making the promise now. It's going to be out next week. That'll be. Let me see what Saturday that is, because this Saturday is the 8th, so the 15th.
Yep.
I will be dropping I don't know exactly. I'll have to workshop the full title of it. I haven't really thought about the title specifically. I have the general idea, but pretty much history, like Spider-Man's history in video games, something like that.
Ooh, yes,
that
sir.
video
It's
would probably
time.
be. It's probably looking like 2.5 hours. It'll be out.
It'll be out.
I feel pretty good about it being out, and I'm pretty excited because that video I've been working on forever, and I think it's a great concept that was given to me by a friend, Gabe, who we've had on the pod. Just last time we
Very
recorded,
recently,
I think,
yeah.
is what he was
I
on.
think so.
And then he gave me the idea. I've took it, built a little bit upon it, like specifically the ending. I've not just like, okay, there's the history done.
Yep.
Gonna analyze some stuff, some trends, but super excited to get that video out. That video is gonna be
man.
sick as fuck, and it's a little different editing. It's closer to the Pokemon and what they're based on, just in terms of there's no face cam. It's me talking over stuff, but super excited. I can't wait to get that video out.
Good deal.
But that's it with me.
Yeah. Nice. Wonderful. I mean, I'm excited. I'm definitely, for sure, I'm seated this Saturday for the Gen 5. You know me.
Yeah.
You know me. I can't help it. And then Spider-Man video, that's definitely going in the headphones while I'm at work. For sure.
It'll be a pretty good one for that.
Yeah.
I think there might be 1 or 2 times I'm like, look at the graphics on this, but it's not That's not going to be too much in there.
Yeah.
It's mostly auditory, and just talking about it is the biggest selling point. That video is kind of made for like in the background.
Yeah.
Which is how I watch a lot of videos, most videos. So being able to make a video that I think people can do that too with is pretty sick.
That's a good deal. Yep, that's definitely gonna go on at work. I do love me some unfathomably long YouTube videos while I'm at work, because it means I can just hit play and not worry about it.
Yeah.
Not have to be on my phone. So.
Oh my god, I had a banger recently dropped because one of my favorite YouTubers, Kean Carlisle, does like retrospectives. The first one I think I saw from him was he did Mighty Med. I loved Mighty Med, so I watched that. Because he did Mighty Med, Lab Rats, and then the crossover.
Okay.
And then he did Wizards of Waverly Place in 2 different ones, which ended up being like 9 hours total. And then he did Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. He was in like 2 parts, and then he just dropped the first part of Sweet Life on Deck, like 5-hour video.
Okay.
Pretty sick. But yeah, I love those type of videos.
Good stuff. I came into possession of pretty much a brand new bottle of Jameson this past weekend.
Magically, or?
Yeah. It appeared to me in a dream, and I seized it, and I woke up with it in my hand. No,
That's
my girlfriend and I went to her aunt and uncle's house on Saturday. She had some other family in town, so it was like the whole gang was there on Saturday. And then, as we were getting ready to leave, her aunt was like, "Yeah, I got this bottle of Jameson for my birthday, but I'm not gonna drink it." And I'm like, "Shit, I'll drink it." So, this comically large bottle of Jameson is now sitting in my pantry. And then Maddie and I each had a shot and a half Saturday night, and it went like right through me, like immediately warmed my body temperature, and the buzz was immediate. So that was interesting, certainly. But yeah, I had a good time. I had a real good time.
That's nice.
Yes. And as of Sunday, we've been together 3 months now, so that's also pretty cool. And that was also the 3-year anniversary of my high school graduation. It was yesterday. Yesterday I graduated 3 years ago. So I'm a big boy. I'm a real big boy.
I feel like mine might have been like today. I know it was like first week of June.
I know mine was June 2nd. I know that for sure.
I don't remember which day, but it was. I really want to say it's today, but I'm not sure.
It just might have been.
Can't guarantee, but I feel like it was.
Yep. Been getting into something again from my childhood. Something that is an on and off obsession of mine. That I'll save discussing that for later. But been having a lot of fun with something. And then of course I'll be donating plasma this month. It's another thing new with me. So that's nice. More money don't hurt. And then I find out about a week from today if I get this promotion that I applied for at work. So we shall see. We shall see. Hopefully good things come. And hopefully next time we're on the pod I have good news to announce to you guys. We shall see.
Do you know what the boost would be?
See, the reason I feel like I have a good chance of being the one who lands the job is because during the interview, he told me that if he hires me, he's going to try to give HR, or to try to push HR to give me more than what the cap is. Which is also, and he's also trying to get them to give me more than my asking price, which I have no idea how he could possibly pull that off. Because if I say, hey, I want this much, and he's like, he's worth this much, give him this much. They're like, well, no, buddy, he said he wanted this much, we're going to give him this much. But the cap is $24. And I didn't know what the cap was. I just put down $24.50 when I applied, and he told me he's going to push for me to get at least $25 after our interview if I was the one to be hired. So, I feel like if I do get hired, I probably wouldn't be getting much less than $24 at the very. I think $24 probably would make a lot of sense, given that my asking price was $24.50. And if he's going to push hard for $25, they might just settle at $24.50. Like I don't want to. Nothing crazy here, but I'm currently making 21, so even if it was just 21 to 24, that's an extra $120 a week. That's $480 a month before tax. That's about $400 a month or so after tax. Like, dude, $400 a month right now would fucking cure me. Like, that would be fucking insane, right? So just, even if it was like at the cap, if they said, no, we're not going to go higher than our cap, like the cap there's there for a reason, which they do let people go higher than the cap. Like I know a guy who works with me who, when he got hired for his position, he's a decent bit above the cap because he's like really experienced. Okay. Anywho, but
normally things that you react to, it doesn't get picked up. I heard that one.
Motorcycle. Yep, that'd be it. So, the boost would probably be, I'm just gonna guess if I get the job, it's gonna be 24. I'm gonna assume he's gonna tell HR like no less than 24, if he hires me. So, like, I'm really nervous about it because my interview was so long before the day that I'm gonna find out I have so much time to just overthink. And it's out of my hands at this point. I did everything I could for myself.
Time for you to overthink? That's a terrible thing.
Oh my! You know how you know me. I mean, it's any amount of like I turn around myself like it's out of my control. It's out of my hands. I did what I could for myself. The interview went really well. He loved me. Like, if I don't get it, it's because somebody else.
Him just to make sure.
Yeah, I slid him a 20 under the table. Like, no, if I don't get it, it's because...
HR, this was a joke.
Yeah, when they what do you call it? Because in this job I might have to get my security clearance. So if they find this YouTube channel and they start watching all my videos, that was a joke. He's lying. I did not blow him, nor did I slip him a 20.
They comb through. They watch every single episode and they're like, all we took away was that other dude can't stop beating his fucking meat. We don't even know anything about the actual candidate. This other guy
there was that one episode I talked about trans women. That'd be like the one thing they get. Also, our head of security.
This doesn't affect the job, so it doesn't matter. But I'm personally just gonna take.
No, our head of security, like you ever look at somebody and you just know their political affiliation. I just know our head of security is like probably does not fuck with trans people. If I had to guess, if I had to take there's quite a few guys at my company.
Now you're fucked if they find.
I work in the defense industry, right? There's like half the dudes in my company you could take one look at and be like, yeah, you're probably not a big fan of the month of June, are you? I don't think you're having a good time right now. Or maybe you are. Maybe you're doing shit that's causing you to have a good time by being an asshole to somebody. But, I don't know. Either way, hopefully I get the promotion. Hopefully I have good news for you guys next week. If not, it is what it is. I shall survive. However, it would be pretty awesome if I did. So we shall see. But with that being said, I'm ready to get into it. If you are, we've got a pretty exciting. I think we got a pretty fun week of podcast stuff ahead here. So, what are we doing today?
Today was one of the days where we're like, we don't know what the fuck we're doing.
We don't know what the fuck. We've had 2 weeks to prepare, and we really didn't know.
Yeah. But we hopped on. We're like, all right, we'll do a quiz, and we sat here for a second.
Well, hang on a second. Before you announce the quiz, let's leave them hanging a little longer. Let's do the girl boss affirmation. Let's do the girl boss affirmation.
This is the thing I like to do, and I never am the one to remember it.
But see, this we keep each other in check, though. This is good. This is real good. Oh, party foul.
I didn't throw the girl. All right. Pretty simple quote here.
Okay.
Do not let the bastards grind you down. Margaret Atwood.
I think she's right.
She's correct.
I think that, objectively, I think that's...
Easy layup one.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Do not let the bastards grind you down.
Short, sweet, to the point, let her cook. All right. Now we can tell the fine folks what quiz we're taking today.
So for some reason, the first quiz that popped into my mind, and it's worded a little differently on the actual title, but I was just like, which brutal dictator are you? Popped in my mind. I was like, I hope there's a quiz for this. Of course there is.
Sure there is.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be doing which ruthless dictator are you?
Hell yeah.
Ever wonder sorry, I almost said mysterious. That's not the word. Ever wonder which murderous tyrant from history you are most like? Find out.
We're going to find out. Now, hopefully in this quiz our questions are actually the same, because sometimes they're a little weird. You let me know when you get to your first question. I'm
on question 1. One of 9.
What's your question?
Mine is, what's your power animal?
Okay, I think we're on the same page here. I have the same question.
And, we have 4 options here. The order could be different, but I got eagle, lion, dragon, hawk.
I think this quiz is the same for everybody, which is good, because it was different that one time, which was really dumb. Power animal. I honestly, all 4 of these are good options. Like, I could fuck with all 4 of these.
I went through a pretty hard phase of liking this and feeling connected with it. I'm going with dragon.
I see. My head was in the same space, and I'll explain why. It's a recent thing for me. It's a past thing for me. It's a constant thing for me. I've always fucking loved dragons. Who doesn't love dragons? Real talk. Like, who? Like, you can be maybe a little, like, you like, I mean, who dislikes dragons at the very least? Maybe you're indifferent to them, whatever. Maybe they don't really scratch that itch for you. Who the fuck vitriolically hates dragons? You know what I'm saying?
Good question. Probably like a medieval peasant.
Yeah.
Medieval farmer who has some sheep that go missing.
I don't know, man.
All right, but going with dragon.
Ooh, you're on vacation. And you meet someone sexy at the club. Who are you tonight? A doctor.
So who am I lying about being? Is that what this is getting at?
Yeah. Who are you pretending to be for this supposed one-night stand? A doctor, a prominent politician, an artist, a member of royalty. If you choose artist, it's going to give you Hitler. Let's just get that out the way now. If you choose artist, it's going to give you Hitler. So if you want to be Hitler,
well, no, there's multiple
artist.
questions
I'm not
here that can
artist because I don't want to be Hitler.
I'm going to be honest on this fucking quiz.
I'm going to be honest too, but artist is probably the last of my concerns here.
I would definitely pick artist because I think the type of, if we're doing a one-night stand here, the type of woman I would probably want to do a one-night stand with, artist would probably be the one that would work the best here.
Well,
if we're being douchebags, we're lying about who we are.
I'm going with I am a member of royalty. I am a member of royalty.
Member of royalty.
Actually, that's too easy to fact check. I'm a doctor.
Yeah, I was going to say, prominent politician is definitely the one you can't.
Yeah. Because that's just literal. If you're a ruthless dictator, that's just literal. Even member of royalty could be literal. I'm going to go with doctor.
All right. Which climate do you like most? Tropical and humid? Mountain climate? Desert climate, hot and dry? Temperate, seasonal climate like New York?
Give me the mountain climate, bro.
I was kind of thinking that too.
Need a mountain climate.
But I'm also kind of thinking like overall landscape vibe, environment, mountain for sure.
Yeah.
But then it's like specific climate. But it said like New York.
I don't know that I want to live in New York. Me personally.
Yeah,
Not even
environment
just
like
for
that's not the temperate seasonal climate I'm thinking. I'm gonna go with my
mountain.
my first thought was mountain climate. Gonna stick with it.
Pick a branch of the military: Army, National Guard, Navy, missionary / contract militia. I'm gonna go with missionary / contract militia.
That feels like two kind of. That feels like a little different being connected. Missionaries / contract militia.
All I heard was missionary. That's all. That's all I'm worried about.
Interesting, you know. I mean, just in terms of how the American military is set up. No Air Force, no Marines. Just kind of interesting that that's not even there. I would probably go with. I'd probably go National Guard. I probably would just want to stay here.
Fair enough.
So I'm gonna go National Guard. What piece of advice might you impart to your younger? Did I read the last one?
I read the last one, so you're good.
Oh, okay. What piece of advice might you impart to your younger self? Be more careful with your finances. Quit while you're ahead. I don't remember being ahead. Take more time. Calculate risk. Listen to your peers' advice.
It also says quite while you're ahead.
Oh, yes, it does.
Sure
they
does.
added a little E there.
Yep. I'm going to say be more careful with your finances. Because I definitely had a whole lot more money in my savings account when I first moved out than I do right now. So not all that was with my control, but regardless.
Yeah, I think finance is the only one that I ever... And even then, it's like, even at that age, I still knew, but I just didn't. But yeah, I think that's just the easiest one. I mean, that's just the most... Yeah, I'm going to lock in with you on that and be more careful with our finances.
Yeah. Ooh, which image did you first recognize? 1, 2, 3, or 4? 1 is Cards Against Humanity with a sword and a shield on it as well. 2 is some vampire teeth. 3 is I'm not entirely sure what this is. It looks like one black sheep and then a bunch of white sheep.
But they're connected.
They're connected, but like the black sheep is connected to all of them. But like the black sheep has like something tied around its ankle, while like the rope is connected to the rest of the sheep all at the same time, kind of. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. But interesting. Number 4, it looks like a protest, I guess, or holding signs. They're like stick figures.
I just thought it was like butterscotch sticks, that they were all like butterscotch balloons.
I think if they're all together, it's probably a protest of sorts or a rally of some kind because they all have signs.
What does it mean by recognize? Like, I mean,
like what popped out to you?
Which one registered first?
Interpret it. Like, I don't know. I guess this is up to interpretation.
Then I'm going with number 2. That was the first one.
See, I already locked in number 2 as well. So we might be getting the same answer here.
Well, maybe we'll be slightly different just because one of us decided to fake being an artist.
Yep.
But he actually was one. Don't give me Hitler, please.
You're gonna get Hitler.
Which image makes most sense to you? In here we have just looks like a bed set, but like the whole thing is red.
Yeah. It's got the filter on it. Yeah.
Yeah. This next one is pills, and what is that behind it?
Is that a mint plant? Those kind of look like mint leaves.
Okay.
I'm gonna say.
And then we have the Mona Lisa with a bunch of polka dots to the side of her.
It looks like she's
paintbrush
smiling
on top.
in that one. It looks like a Photoshop like Joker smile. Do you see it? You gotta really lean in to see it, but
yeah, I can kind of see the red lines there. And then we just have a horse and its jockey jumping over something, but the horse and the jockey are both completely blacked out.
See, to me, it looks like a horse wearing a sombrero, but also you're definitely correct.
I can see it.
You're definitely correct. As soon as you said that, I'm like, oh no, he's right. However, number 4, horse with the sombrero. That's my go-to there.
That's your answer?
None of these really make sense, quote unquote. I guess number 2, kind of with the pills and the leaves.
Are you allowed to pick number 4 after what you just said?
Hey, makes sense to me can mean something totally different for me than it does for you.
If it's outright wrong, I don't know if it made sense to you.
It made perfect sense to me in my headcanon. I'm a dictator. You don't get to tell me I'm wrong. You're going to the fucking chopping block, buddy.
I almost picked that one. And let's be a little different here. The one that first popped out to me was the Mona Lisa one.
Yeah.
So I know that's not the question, but I'm gonna go with that.
I think I'm gonna. I don't know if I want to go 4 or 2, because in terms of made most sense, 2 was the one that I feel like made most sense to me because it's pills and some leaves. I'm gonna go with 2.
Well, then I'm switching to 4 then.
Oh, okay. All right. You do what you want.
I'm switching to 4.
Which repulses you the least? We've got
whoa!
Handcuffs.
Some of these are crazy. One of this is crazy.
Handcuffs, a bird, and a snake. It's a bird standing on a snake being eaten by another snake. Is that what that is?
That is what that looks like.
It looks like that's what that looks like. That looks like a Native American village being burnt down for number 3.
That is exactly what that looks like to me.
And number 4 looks like some souls surrounding a skull with on a pike. I think the bird on the snakes is pretty easily the least repulsing thing here. That's just nature. I don't know. See, the handcuffs rub me the wrong way, right? Because, like, authoritarianism, right? Fuck that. The bird...
kinky sex.
Or kinky sex. See,
that's where my mind went first.
So it doesn't repulse me in the slightest. Well, in that sense it wouldn't. In the other sense, it would. But see, this doesn't give me kinky sex vibes, because this looks like what's the background there? It looks like some weird looking trees or some shit, or like a net or something.
It's on the left just looks like a track to me.
I'm gonna have to go with the bird here personally. This doesn't it's just a snake eating another snake with a bird standing on top of the snake that's being eaten. That's just nature. That's just
number
nature.
4. I'm gonna go with number 4. It just looks like a fucking I don't know, like something a high schooler would draw.
Number 3 would definitely be the most repulsing. I would say pretty easily.
Genocide is pretty bad.
Yeah. Well, that's a bit of a hot topic right now.
All right.
Okay, number 9, sir. The floor is yours.
Okay. All right. So I went with the skull. All right.
Yeah.
What caught your eye first?
This Mike Wazowski looking motherfucker, definitely.
What the fuck are these? I can't even really tell what the top 2 are.
Number 1 looks like a bunch of diamonds inside of a cauldron or some shit, or like I don't know, a pit.
I thought those were like clams.
Number 2 is definitely a skull, but it's not quite human. It almost looks like a...
Oh no, it's just it's like the jaw is just like unhinged.
Well, look at the nose. Who the fuck got a nose like that? Big ass. Oh, wait a minute. No, the nose is small. That's just an eye socket next to the nose. It just looks like they're together.
Yeah.
Never mind. Okay, that makes more sense.
With some like vines or something in the mouth.
Yeah, some shit in it, and then some Mike Wazowski looking thing. It's an eyeball with hair, and it's holding something. And then number 4 is basically just fuck technology. It's got a bunch of apps, including LinkedIn and Twitter and shit, and then it's just like the circle with the slash through it.
Yeah.
So
4 is the one that caught my eye first.
The Mike Wazowski looking thing, number 3, definitely caught my eye first. All right.
I think it's just because of big red circle.
If we click next, I think that gives us our dictator.
I believe so.
All right. We ready?
Want to count down? 3, 2, 1, and then
all right. 3, 2, 1. Next.
Click.
Who'd you get?
Okay, I'm cool with mine. All right, you want me to go first here?
Yeah.
I got Vlad the Impaler.
Son of a
buddy
bitch.
Got Dracula.
That's a good one.
Torture, death, and decor.
That's a very good one. Oh, do you know what it was? It's because you chose the fucking head on the pike. That's why you got Vlad the Impaler.
And then it's hard to read what's really said because it's over his picture.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to read. Whether people think you're a national hero or a vampire, no one wants to take a chance, I think. It's really hard to read. A chance at becoming your prisoner. That's because you're mostly famous for the way you tortured and killed your prisoners by impaling them and using their bodies as decoration to scare your enemies.
See, mine is quite recent.
What, recent?
I'm going to see how recent exactly. I'm curious. Because this is a very new picture.
Well, neither of us got Hitler.
Oh, he's alive still. Crazy.
He's still breathing?
Still breathing. Former president of Liberia, Charles Taylor, is who I got.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you got the rarest one.
Is it really?
Yeah, if you scroll down to the bottom, I got the most popular one.
Vlad the Impaler,
It goes
Hitler,
Vlad the Impaler,
Bashar
Hitler.
al-Assad, and then Charles Taylor. That's the only 4 options?
I was gonna say, what the fuck?
Surprised you didn't get Hitler from that artist, or whatever. Maybe if you had picked something. If you had picked the genocide as least, what do you call it? least repulsing, you definitely would have gotten Hitler. But Liberian president and African warlord among many other hats. From the halls of Bentley College to jail to the jungles of Africa and then to the Liberian presidency, you are not scared to go the distance to get what you want, being involved with people from Pat Robertson to Muammar Gaddafi to the CIA. You network extremely well, but most impressive is the amount of ethnic conflict and death you created as a warlord on your path to ascent and descent again. Splendid. Splendid. I got Charles Taylor.
Big Charles.
Big Charles. That was fun.
That was, yeah.
Wish there were more options. You know, I would have fucked with the, Genghis Khan or something in there. Would have went hard.
It's tough because it's a ruthless dictator. It's tough to find a guy and be like, yeah, I want to be like him.
Well, yeah, I mean, he was pretty fucking ruthless. I don't know, man. You know, what do you call it? 1 in every 200 people on the planet are directly related to him because he would just. That man had no regard for consent. Every time he.
I was gonna say.
Every time he took a new village, he was like, "Bring her to me," and then, yeah. Now, I think 1 in every 9 people just in Mongolia alone are direct descendants of him, but 1 in every 200 people on the planet are direct descendants of Genghis Khan. It's pretty fucking insane.
Genghis.
Yeah, it's a lot of folks.
All right. Next up. We doing a little Who's that Pokemon?
I'm excited.
Yes, so I got mine ready.
I do not have mine ready. Give me 1 second.
Unprofessional.
All right.
Just go with your gut.
All right, I got it. I'm ready.
You got it?
Yep.
Who should guess first?
Oh, you did guess today. You can guess first if you want to, or I can guess first. Or wait, no. Do you want to be the one that gets guessed on first? I guess it's up to you. You're the guest. All right. What precedent do you want to set? Do you want to guess first or get guessed on first?
Let's guess on me first. Guess on me first.
Okay, and then we're doing 10 questions, right? Since we did 10 questions basically last week. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. All right.
Can I use your snipe first?
Oh shit! Okay.
If this is your first time seeing it, we're playing Guess That Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
10 questions to ask questions. After each question, you get to make a guess of who it is. But before the first question, you can make one kind of snipe and just throw a random ass name out there.
Yep.
See if you hit.
So just throwing. You got virtually no shot in this first guess, but it's fun.
Over 1 in 1,000 chances.
Give me Yveltal. Yep. It's usually not like legendaries are not going to be a very common commodity. I don't think in these. It's got to be more like base, like some shit you'd find on Route 62 or whatever. Like that kind of.
Well,
deal.
then it's but then that narrows it down still.
Well,
You
yeah,
always gotta mix it up.
All right. So, is this one of the recurring archetypes like starter, pseudo, that sort of thing? The regional dog, regional bird.
Not to jerk myself off, I cooked when I first asked that question.
You sure did. I'm with you.
I'm gonna wank myself a little bit.
That's a great question.
But no, I do not. I would not say this is a recurring archetype.
Okay, so this is not. Not something
Not
we
a
see.
starter.
Not
Not
an
a legendary
evolution
trio.
either. Yeah.
Okay.
Um, would you consider that like a?
I don't think I would. I don't think it's recurring enough.
I guess it's not. It doesn't show.
And I get that
often
it doesn't
enough,
mean
but
every
it's-
single generation. Like I don't think does every single generation have a trio?
have a trio.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But like even if every single generation doesn't, I would still consider it one, even if there was a generation that didn't. But anyway,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think evolutions are too.
I get it, a little too sparse. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, I suppose. But
Because they've come out in 4 games. Because we had 3 come out, 2 come out, 2 come out, 1 come out, right?
I think so. I think that's
So that's
about
4
right.
out of 9
4 out of 9.
generations.
God, we need another evolution. What the fuck, Game Freak?
Desperately.
Step that shit up, man. It's been since Gen 6. We're approaching Gen 10.
Dude, one of the fan stuff like thrown out, because fans will just be like, wouldn't this be cool? Would be like if in a Legends game, your starter was Eevee, but they introduced 3 evolutions into the
Please.
game that you could evolve it into. Like, that's sick. I love that idea. But regardless, new evolution, like, regardless of fucking anything,
Give it to me.
at least one.
Give it to me.
I want one a
Give
gen,
us
dude. I want every single type to have an evolution.
Honestly, there's no excuse at this point for them to not keep pumping them out. It's not like there aren't any good designs. It's not like you can't make-
I've seen a billion of each type that hasn't been used with
like
a sick
you
design.
don't think a fan out there who made some fan art would be happy to get paid by Game Freak for their design to be in a Pokemon game? Are you kidding? Imagine the flex that would be. Yeah, they put
Yeah.
my Rockleon into the game. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, and you
And
know,
they paid
sure,
me to do it. Like
they would pay like one flat fee. That'd be
Yeah.
it. But fucking take it. It'd be sick to have you design a Pokemon.
yeah, absolutely. I'll take the money and get to have my Pokemon in the game. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Like, there'd probably be a fan vote for it, and like I would go hard. You know what I mean?
That would be cool if Pokemon game a little bit more interactive with like, hey, what's the next type for Eevee you guys want? And they did like a bracket for it. That'd be sick as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
But
Or next 2 types. It's 2.
yeah,
Bitch.
They went 3, 2, 2, 1. Now let's go 2, 2, 3. I don't know how
And
many.
Sylveon only existed to advertise the fairy type, so it's
Yeah.
tragic because that mon is amazing. Anywho, I should actually now I should take a guess. So it's
Right.
not one of the archetypes.
Yeah, you just know it's not an archetype.
Is it? Um. Is it Seismitoad?
It is not.
It's not Seismitoad. Why isn't it Seismitoad?
Sorry.
Okay. Anywho, another question. That'd be how this works.
Mhm.
Okay.
That is how
Is
it works.
this
You've only gone one
game-
question out of 10.
Is this pre 3DS or 3DS and beyond?
What's the gen that 3DS was?
Gen 6.
Pre.
Pre. So you asking that question leads me to believe that this could be a Gen 5 Pokemon.
You always underestimate or overestimate how much I know Pokemon.
Alright, fair enough.
Red and Blue wasn't on the goddamn 3DS.
I mean, that's where I first played Pokemon Red. But, okay. Is it Swanna?
No.
Shit. Alright.
Shit.
Is it... Would you say 1 through 3 or 4 or 5?
4 or 5.
Okay. I really do think it's 5. Is it Darmanitan?
Incorrect.
Is it single type or dual type?
It is a monotype.
Monotype. Monotype in either Gen 4 or Gen 5. Is it Musharna?
No.
That was, how many questions was that? 4?
Great
That
question.
was number 4, right?
I think you're right. I
Yeah.
think it was 4, so this should
Okay.
be 5.
Yeah. Okay, is this an early, middle, or late game Pokemon? To your knowledge,
To my knowledge,
you
I'd
could
be
you could
guessing.
you could Google it real quick if you'd like. Hop on a Cerebi real quick and
Okay.
verify this. Won't
I'm
hurt
on
my
them right
feelings any.
now, but I don't know. It's is Pikachu a early?
Well, if our Pokemon Red Nuzlocke is any indication, yes, it is an early game Pokemon, and you're only going to encounter it after you've finally encountered a Caterpie that you had to catch. So, shit happens.
Hold on. Here we go. I would guess. Mid.
Mid game. Okay.
Mid. Based on what I'm seeing here, I'm gonna guess mid.
Is this
Maybe mid leading early, but I'm gonna go with mid.
okay? Is it
I feel confident with first half.
okay? Is it Floatzel?
No.
Damn. Okay. Does the region start with an S or a U?
What region is this game?
Well, it's 4 or 5. It's the Sinnoh or Unova. So,
Right.
is it
Sinnoh is 4, right?
Sinnoh sure is 4.
Then starts with a U.
Okay, so I was right to guess Gen 5 at first. All right, we're in my territory now. This is good.
Yeah, this is Gen
real
5,
good.
baby.
All right, so that's question number 6 now. So, okay, dates. How many? There are not that many monotypes in Gen 5, to my knowledge.
I was wondering why this is the first one that popped in my head, and then when I Googled it, I was like, oh, I'm working on a video with this one in it.
Oh, see, that'll do it. Is it Lilligant?
No.
Got you. Is this Pokemon a 1-stage, 2-stage, or 3-stage Pokemon? Like, does it have an evolutionary line of 1, 2, or 3?
In its line as a whole, what is it? It's a 2-stager.
Okay, no, but does it have how many are in its stage? Is it is 2-stage the last stage, or is there a 3rd stage?
There's 2 total stages in its evolution.
Okay. Awesome. So it's not okay. So not Lilligant.
Didn't you just ask Lilligan?
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's not Lilligant.
Yeah.
So I know because that's a 2-stage Pokemon, and I think it's still Monotype. I don't think that got another type. I know Whimsicott got Fairy. I don't think Lilligant did. Decently early game. I already guessed Hermanitan.
Don't get caught up on that. I told you. I'm not certain.
Okay. Is it Zebstrika?
No.
Damn.
Is this question 9?
No. That was question 7.
Okay, so this is question 8?
Yeah, this is question 8.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, it can't be that Pokemon. That's a 3-stage. Is it Mienshao?
It is not.
Did I even ask a question?
No, I don't think you did.
Well, that
You got a free. You know what? We both didn't. I didn't catch it. You got a free one off.
that counts as just a free guess before my 8th question.
Fuck it.
Okay,
Fuck it. I
sure,
didn't
whatever.
catch it.
All right. Question number 8. Shit. There's no way you whipped out the fucking BHM on me to fucking I'm not guessing, but there's just no way. Shit. Good questions to ask about Gen 5. Is this Pokemon? Um, does this Pokemon have a prominent feature in the anime or perhaps a film?
Um, definitely not a film.
Oh.
I'd be surprised if it had a prominent feature
Okay,
in the
so it's
anime.
not Zoroark. Damn. I'm stumped. Okay, that was question number 8.
So now you're on question number
Let me
9.
see. Let me verify what type this Pokemon is. Let me just pull it up on the computer.
Pokemon, pocket monsters, Pokemon are the champions. That's how the theme song goes,
Okay,
right?
that is a two type Pokemon. I figured as much. I wanted to be sure. Excuse me. All right, let me scroll down to Gen 5 on Cerebi so that I'm actually like in a decent place. All right. 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 Oh,
Oh,
is it Cofagrigus?
did you ask a question?
I did. I asked if it was a prominent feature in the anime.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
No.
Okay, so that was question number 8. Question number 9. Is this...
Wait, didn't-
Oh,
Okay, okay. Yeah, question number 9.
okay. Is this Pokemon a... Fuck. Hang on.
Is it a fuck?
Okay. There really aren't that many Pokemon left that are like single type or whatever. Okay. Decently early. Okay, hang on. I don't know. I'm not putting, like you said, don't put too much stock into that. So I don't know. Damn.
I mean, I feel confident saying first half, but
Does this Pokemon have 3 abilities?
Bulbapedia has these listed kind of weird.
Interesting.
The
Cerebi will
abilities.
show with all 3 if you're on Cerebi.
Okay.
On the Dex entry on Cerebi, it'll show all 3.
Okay, let me pull this baby up. Abilities. Is that including hidden ability?
Yes, it's like a grand total, 3 abilities.
Yes.
Is it Chinchino?
No.
Okay, I got 1 guess left. So this last question.
One question, one guess.
What type is this Pokemon?
Have we been doing? I thought we were just doing like yes nos.
Oh, well. I mean, it's the last question. I don't know. I got nothing left after this.
Because everything else it's either been yes, no, or this or
Yeah.
that.
Okay. Alright, I'm going to list you a few types.
Okay.
I'm going to list a few types. And then I'm going to need to know if it's in that range. Is this Pokemon a electric, bug, ground, water, or grass type? Electric, bug, ground, water, or grass for those 5.
No.
It's not.
No.
Fuck, is it Beartic?
No.
Okay, that was my last guess.
It's Cubchoo.
Go fuck yourself. Oh my god.
Oh my, that's so funny.
By the way,
that's funny.
just so you know, that is definitely later game. That is like mid to
what's
late.
in Route 7?
But right before the 7th gym.
What?
Unova starts on Route 1.
Right.
Yeah.
It takes that long to get to 7th route?
I mean, it takes a fat minute before going because there's some other routes that are like a little further up on the totem pole. Like you'll run it like a Route 14 or some shit before you get to like Route 5. Like it's weird.
Okay, I don't feel bad for thinking 7th would have been first half of the game.
Anywho, no, it's not first half. Cup Chew is like a little late. It's like mid to late kind of range, because the 7th gym leader has a bear tick.
Well, that's why when you asked the question, I went, "This is gonna
don't
fuck
put too
it
much
up.
stock
This is
into it. Yeah.
Definitely fucking it
No,
up."
I get it. Okay, you know what? I was really close. I'll take it. That's good enough for me. Not that I didn't get it, but like I chose bear tick. The answer was Cup Chew. Okay, I can live with that. Like that's not the worst thing in the world. All right, I have mine ready. I'm gonna pull it up on Cerebi just for shits, but I do know what it is.
So you know what it is? Okay.
Yeah. I'm good.
Get off my chair. I'm gonna get on my knees for this. Okay. Is this Pokemon? Let me see if I can like snipe a gen real quick. Oh, let me ask.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shoot your
let
guess,
me
man.
let me do a straight snipe,
Shoot
a
your
true
shot.
snipe.
Yeah, shoot your shot, man.
Is this Pokemon Bayleaf?
It's not Bayleaf. It's a good guess, though. It's a good guess.
Okay.
Not that means it's a... Never mind. I'll let you handle your business.
Let's see if I can snipe a Gen real quick. Is this Pokemon Gen 7?
No.
Fuck. Okay. That really left me with nothing. Is this Pokemon...
Did you... Oh, never mind. I was going to say throw a guess out, but I think it's what you were doing.
Yeah. Is it... Sylveon?
It's not Sylveon. Do love me some Sylveon, though. Shout out Sylveon.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay. Is this
that's question
Pokemon Gens in Gen 1 through 4?
No.
Okay, so we're looking at 5, 6, 8, 9.
Mm-hmm.
You said no. Is this Pokemon Corviknight?
No. It's another good guess, though. I do fuck with Corviknight heavy.
Okay. Is this Pokemon in Gen 5 or 6?
No.
Oh, fuck, 8 and 9. Is this Pokemon Lechonk?
It's not Lechonk. That's another great guess, though. I fucks with Lechonk.
Okay.
That's question number 3. Yeah, 3.
Yeah. Is this Pokemon Gen 9?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Is this Pokemon Darkspun?
It's not. I do fucks with some Darkspun, though.
Okay. Let's see.
What
question am I on now?
You're on 5. This is number 5.
I'm on 5.
Yeah,
okay. Is this Would you consider this Pokemon a archetype Pokemon?
No. No, not an archetype.
Okay. Give me Flamigo.
Not Flamigo.
Okay.
Not Flamigo.
Is this Pokemon a dual type?
It is a dual type.
Okay. It is a dual type. Is this Pokemon Glamora?
It's not Glamora. That was your 6th question, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Does this Pokemon... is this Pokemon's evolutionary line have 3 total?
No.
Okay, so
Wait.
we're at 2 or 1.
No.
Okay, that definitely means it evolves if you had to wait. So we're looking at a 2-stager.
Yeah.
Give me... no, that's a bug. But is it like the bug of the gen? It looks like it. No. That might be the bug of the gen. So this could just be a different bug. That's not
What
archetype.
is the bug of the gen for this gen? Let me look.
Give me.
I think.
You said it was dual type. Okay.
I think Tarantula might be the.
That's
Tarantula might be the
just
Pokemon.
it's the first one that pops up, so probably.
Yeah.
Can I get Bramblegast?
It's not Bramblegast.
Okay.
What question was that? Was that 7 or 8?
I think that would have been 7.
Yeah, I think so too.
So this is 8.
Yes.
Is this Pokemon the first stage of its evolutionary line?
No.
No. Okay. I wouldn't call this an archetype. So I'm gonna go with. Is it Toedscruel?
It's not Toedscruel.
Okay.
Question number 9.
So now this is question 9.
Yes, sir.
So is this Pokemon? Does this Pokemon have the same exact typing as its pre-evolution?
It does not.
Okay, so it gains a type. So it gains a little typey when it evolves. Is it Scovillain?
It's not Scovillain.
Fuck, so
I really want to use one of those in a playthrough, though. I love Scovillain. I really want to use it in a playthrough.
Okay, so I have one more question.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know what the fuck to ask. Let me see what fits the criteria. It's just gross ones. Damn, there's a shit ton of like gross stuff in here.
Gross, stinky, gross. Excuse me.
She doesn't have the same typing, so let's. What's out here gaining typage like that? Do you evolve from that? I think you do. Could be you. Is the primary type of this Pokemon?
Mm-hmm.
Is it? I'm gonna name a couple here. Is it Bug? Is it Bug? What else could fit? Bug. I think I asked about you already. Bug. Is it Bug or Steel? Fuck it. Is it Bug or Steel?
It's not Bug or Steel. The primary type is not Bug or Steel.
Bug. So you pick something. You pick something dumb, dude.
I did not pick something dumb.
You picked something fucking stupid.
I did not pick something dumb or stupid.
Wait, Entei and Raikou got something, but Suicune didn't?
Wait, Entei and Raikou? Oh, that's right. I think they got stuff, right? Like past or present or future, whatever. Fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. This Pokemon evolves, though. If it's one of these fucking Paradox...
It's not a Paradox Pokemon.
Whatever these are.
It's not a Paradox. It's not anything like... It's nothing insane. This is a regular-ass Pokemon.
I know, but fucking... Oh. Could be you. It could be you. Is it you? I mean, it could be you.
I mean, it could be. I don't know what you're looking at, but it could be.
Oh, are you an evolve? Oh, fuck, it also could be you. Did Girafarig get a little Evo in this game?
Does it evolve, or does it...
Or is it... What is it?
It's not Farigiraf or whatever. That's not the Pokemon. I'll just tell you right now. It's not Farigiraf.
Yeah, are you giving me handouts right now?
Yeah, I really shouldn't be, but I don't know.
I think the only thing I can think of left... I'm sorry. Finzin and Palafin are considered different Pokemon?
I guess.
They look the exact same. Oh, one just has a heart on its... Give me... Where was it? Just so I make sure I get this right. Is it Fluttermane?
It's not Fluttermane.
What was it?
Okay, I'm gonna ask real quick. So you asked the way you phrased the question was, are there 3 in its evolutionary line? And
Uh-huh.
I didn't quite know how to answer that because it's one Pokemon that can evolve into 2 different
Split.
Pokemon. So
Fuck.
it's 2 and it's so I'm just gonna just for you get
I
half
get it.
credit.
In the line,
you get half
it's-
credit if you can guess it right from these 2. Is it
Okay,
Ceruledge
well-
or Armorogue?
Yeah, that's the 2 I was scrolling to find because I was like, okay.
It's one of these 2.
They go.
I will admit,
Okay.
it's one of these 2.
You're a Ceruledge kind of guy.
I am. You're right. In fact, actually, when we first started, I was going to go with Armorogue, and then last second, I switched to Ceruledge.
Yeah.
So.
Fuck. Okay. No, I mean you're right about.
Well, see, that's why I said wait. That's why I hesitated because I wasn't sure. Like, okay, 3. There's technically 3 Pokemon here in the sequence, but it only goes one of 2 ways.
The line,
There's no
like the
line.
line itself.
The line
is
is only
2.
2. So the line itself isn't 3. It's there's 3 involved. But
From here on out, I'm wording it as like evolution family or some shit.
Okay. In the family tree. In the Pokemon's family tree, how many are there?
Okay.
Well, because I didn't know how you'd interpret that. If I said, yes, there's 3 in its line, and you looked at this as, well, there's only 2 in a line because it's a line.
I think you're right to have answered the way you did, but I
Right.
think I would have... I think I would have viewed them as...
a 3. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's what... Well, it was damned if I do, damned if I don't, because I didn't know how to answer that one without, like, tipping off what it was. Because also,
Right.
like... And I didn't know how you were going to interpret it, because, like, you could have interpreted it the way that I did, and then it would have made sense. Or you could have interpreted it the other way, and I could have predicted you to interpret it the other way, and then I'd try to say, oh, yeah, there's 3, and, like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I just didn't know how that was going to go. But yeah, okay, so... In the future, yeah, family tree, I guess, would be...
Yeah. But yeah, no, you're definitely right to answer the way in which you did.
Okay, splendid. But yeah,
Okay.
I am a
Damn, wow.
Ceruledge kinda
Last
guy.
time we all got all of ours, and then this time,
Yeah.
none.
I mean, I got close. I went Beartick
got
when I should have
partial
went
credit.
Cupchew, and you did get partial credit because you were able to guess between the 2. But
All right.
yeah,
What are we doing next?
it's let's get deep, right?
Yeah, I think so. All
That'd
right.
be the one.
Icebreaker.
Icebreaker.
What is your favorite thing to do in the summer?
Your mom.
You got me.
Oh man. Eat something real cold. I'm talking.
Eat something.
I'm talking Klondike bar. I'm talking ice cream. I'm talking milky shake. I'm talking freezing.
Slide a Choco Taco your boy's way.
Yes, sir. I'm talking. Give me that frozen sweet treat on a hot summer's day. I live
Give me
in
that
Florida.
SpongeBob popsicle.
You live in Texas. I
It's
used
hot.
to live in Texas. Shit be hot.
It'd be hot. It's like, and growing up, it was just sleeping in and playing video games because I had the summer, you know.
Honorable mention. I live in Florida. Honorable mention to getting time off work during hurricane season. It's my second favorite thing to do during the summer is not having to work for a week because a hurricane hits my area, but I don't live in a flood zone, so I'm totally okay. That's what happened to me last year. It fucked up Bowie's sleep schedule, though, so he wouldn't sleep right for like a month. So it'd be like 2 a.m., and he's still keeping me awake, and I'd get like no sleep before work the next day. But beyond that, there's been no Bowie appearance because he was like playing around with some cords earlier, so he's out of my room, my door is shut. So this might be the first podcast ever in which Bowie does not show up, to my knowledge. But he's here, he's alive and well, and I love him dearly. He is just a pain in the ass. He used to do this when he was a kiddie, and he started doing it again. It's a little annoying, but it is what it is. So, but yeah, that's my summer activity.
See, nowadays I guess I just don't treat summer differently than the rest of the year.
It's not any different than anything else.
Maybe sipping on a cool lemonade.
Yes.
That you bought from a child stand.
With no permit, shutting that shit down. Who the fuck do you think you are?
All right, let's get deep.
I'm getting deep.
Have you ever been visited by a loved one in a dream. Describe it. I'll go first quickly then.
Yeah.
No.
That's it.
No.
I
Conflicted ones. I've been visited by conflicted ones. I'll word them as, but
I think I saw. I think I saw my great uncle in a dream shortly after he passed away.
oh, never
I
mind.
think.
Well, yeah,
I think I did, but that's about it. Like I don't remember. Like I've seen pets in dreams after they die, which I guess is maybe
okay.
equivalent.
I forgot about family members for a second. I was just thinking love, romantically.
Loved ones, like your loved ones,
Ones in
like,
which you love. Yeah.
Well, I'd imagine most people don't have dead ex-partners.
And the answer was still no, but then
Yeah.
I just remembered one right now.
Okay.
And it was my dad. And we just fought very violently in the house. I think either I tore ripped or pulled down like a cabinet on him or slammed him into one.
Yeah.
But just a very violent brawl.
I can't tell you how many times while my mom and my stepdad were together, I would have dreams of physically harming this man. Whether it be just hitting him or some form of... I killed him a couple of times.
I definitely also vividly remember looking at my father's grave in one dream.
Yeah. Which pretty
I'm not going to
shit.
get into what this means.
Yeah.
We're just going to say it happened and we go move
Some
on.
shit we might need to unpack at a later date.
Maybe with a professional
Yeah.
present.
But I know I definitely had these dreams after they had split, but I know, even while they were together, I think I killed him in my dreams a couple of times. I really hated that man.
Yeah.
I really fucking hated that man.
You're a good vibe checker.
Yeah. No, honest to goodness, I really do just trust my vibe meter, because I did not fuck with bro and he turned out to be awful. So
Yeah.
I really do even if I don't know much about you, if I just off rip don't really feel good things, I'm just gonna tap out. Best wishes to you. I'm out. It's not for me. I mean, sometimes some people flat out tell you who they are when you first meet them. Sometimes you'll start the conversation, whatever, everything's fine, and then they say just one thing, and you're like, oh, no, and to me that happens at a decent clip. Where if I pick up on something earlier, if that's something you're willing to share with me as a stranger, I don't want to know what you're gonna get into once you feel comfortable around me. I'm out. Nope. Nope, I'm done. So, yeah. I don't know. Vibe-based economy is what I'm in favor of. We're getting deeper.
Let's get even deeper.
We're getting deeper.
Oh, it's an interesting one. Who was the last person to see you cry? This is a good one because I definitely cry alone.
My girlfriend
So
was the last person to see me cry. It was definitely her. I don't remember how long ago it was. It wasn't that long ago, though. She was the last person to see it. But, yeah.
See me cry. I'm thinking like a real cry. Not just some tearing up at a movie.
I was going to say she saw me cry during The Notebook, but she also saw me, what do you call it? She saw me cry not that long ago. Right when we first started dating, she saw me cry.
It would probably be like a parent, I guess, probably after disciplining me, if I had to guess. That's all I could think of. Because I really do just be, if I'm crying, it's alone.
Yeah.
Ain't a soul about to see me right now.
Yeah.
So that's all I could think of. And that would be years. That would be years. I really don't think anyone's seen your boy really cry. Besides a parent. So
Gotcha.
I think that's it for that one.
Cool. Yeah.
Are we on the same wavelength? Is the question now.
Well, see, after the Who's That Pokemon segment, I'm not sure. So now I feel like we have to rebound here. We might have to bust out the old reliable for wavelength.
We'll see.
just to make sure we're on the same page here. We shall see.
Okay,
We
so
have a precedent for this. I always forget it.
um,
Host guesses
host,
first, or
yes,
Okay.
yeah, host gets guessed first.
Okay. Host gets guessed on first. Yes. 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 That's right.
Yeah.
That's. Man. I don't know. I'm down. I'm down to get guessed on first.
Okay. All right. So I close my eyes.
Yes, and let me think of a number before you close your eyes, because I don't want you to be sitting there for a minute. Okay, I got it. I got it.
You got it. Okay.
Number has been chosen.
Let's go with. Give me an original 151 Pokemon.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Magneton.
Okay. I think of the 151, I'm sitting at. From here on out, I'm not going to give ranges. I'm just going to be throwing out one solid number.
Okay.
I'm sitting at 4. Sitting at 4 for I'm sitting at 3 for Magneton.
Sitting at 3 for Magneton.
Sitting at 3 for Magneton. Give me a household chore.
Ooh. So in terms of like how much you hate doing it, or how would be lower?
Yeah,
Presumably?
the
Okay.
lowest would be the ones you absolutely hate. 10 when you'd be like, not only do I need to do it, I don't hate doing it. I like
Cleaning my room.
Okay.
Cleaning my room.
I feel like I'll go back up to 4. I'm gonna go back up to 4 here. I'm gonna go to 5. I'm gonna jump all the way up to 5. Maybe we feel differently about cleaning rooms.
Maybe we feel differently about Magneton.
I'm starting to think we feel differently about
Maybe
Magneton.
we feel differently about cleaning rooms. Maybe we feel differently
give-
about this next question.
Give me
Liberty or give me death.
an NFL logo.
Logo. That's a good one.
Logo.
Give me. Let's look at all of them, and then let me find which one best suits. Let's go. Let's go with the. It's an interesting one. Let's go with the New Orleans Saints.
Okay. That's like a pretty solid one. That's like a safe one. I still feel good about 5. I'm gonna jump to 6. I think I'm gonna combine everything here. I'm gonna jump to 6.
Okay.
Damn, we might really be differently on Magneton. So that's 3 questions. So let's go with. Give me a soda.
A soda.
Soda. I recently ranked flat sodas on my
I
channel.
did see that. Interesting video concept. I fucks with that a lot, because there are some sodas that honestly go hard flat. Like,
check out the video if you want to see which ones I think
I
it is.
got to for sure. When I'm making dinner tonight, I'll watch that. I promise.
The audio is a little iffy.
Don't care. Watching this shit.
Just as a warning, it just sounds like I got reverb.
I'm just trying to think of sodas off the top of my head. I'm gonna try to start naming sodas. I'm gonna see if I can pick one of these in a lineup. And
Let's see. Well, in that video, I did Barks, A&W, Dr. Pepper, Fanta, Pepsi, Diet Pepsi, Pepsi Zero Sugar, Coke, Diet Coke, Coke Zero. We did Mountain Dew, Starry,
I
Sprite.
think I'm gonna go with Mountain Dew for this one.
Mountain
I'm
Dew.
gonna go with
Okay,
Mountain
I
Dew.
still feel good at 6 here. Could be a 7. I don't know what type of gamer you really are. Are you a true gamer? Then it'd be a 10, but it's not.
I'm gonna go with Mountain Dew.
I still feel good about 6. I'm still feeling 6 right now.
That's 4 questions, right?
It's 4. This is the final
you got
question
one more.
here. Somebody just got paid a lot of money.
Here it is, the old reliable.
Somebody just got paid.
Somebody just got paid a lot of money.
And it could be affecting my favorite team.
It could be. You might have to pay a little more money, or the equivalent amount of money.
Possibly.
All I'm saying is that Calvin Ridley contract looks better every day, when everybody else keeps getting paid this much.
So is that Michael Pittman contract?
Oh yeah. Even that Nico Collins contract don't look too bad right now.
No.
Oh,
Give me an NFL wide receiver.
Tyler Boyd.
Okay. Huh.
Tyler Boyd.
Tyler Boyd. That's such an interesting one because it's
Tyler
like
Boyd.
for his role, what is he for an overall?
Well,
wide
and see, that's
receiver?
what makes it interesting because I had a name I was going to pull out, but for his role, I don't think he would have fit the number I was going to give him.
I'm gonna kind of weigh both against each other because there's wide receiver ones out there.
Mm-hmm.
There's better wide. You know what? Let's just stick with 6. I've been on 6 this whole time.
Locking it in.
Lock in number 6.
The answer was 6. I think Tyler Boyd is a slightly above average slot receiver at this point in his career. He's not quite the dog that he was, but still got some gas left in the tank. Still going to help out my main man, Will Levis. At the very least, he's going to help him learn the offense because he knows it already. Knows a lot of it anyways. But, yeah, it was 6. No. I fuck with Magneton, man. I fuck with Magneton.
Yeah, apparently. I like him half as much, apparently.
Also, cleaning my room. By far and away my favorite chore when I actually get to doing it. The problem is, executive dysfunction be whooping my ass, and it's tough for me to start cleaning my room. But the actual process of cleaning my room, so ridiculously therapeutic. It's wonderful. Marvelous. Easily my favorite thing to do around the house. Best thing. Absolutely.
All right. Now, your turn to do the guessing.
Sure is, ain't it?
What the fuck do I want? All right.
You got it?
It has been shown you're good to open your eyes.
All right.
Go for some heavy hitting questions here.
Go for some heavy hitting questions.
Go for some shit, dude.
Third stage starter Pokemon.
Well, this isn't fair. This isn't gonna be a fun round.
Uh-oh.
Third stage starter Pokemon. I'll go with Charizard.
Oh, can we wrap this up? Oh, NFL wide receivers.
Off the top of my head, I'd go with Justin Jefferson.
Oh well, yeah, this ain't gonna take too long, is it? Now I can have fun with the questions. I feel now I can
now you can just get to pretty much ask me questions about my opinion. I get to
yeah. I was gonna say I've got 3 freebies here. I mean the Charizard was obvious, but I had to get in. I had to get in one last like. Okay, is he gonna say Justin Jefferson? Yes. Okay. Well, now I know. Now I get to have fun with the next 3. I get to. Anytime you do 10 or 1, it's usually pretty easy for the other person to figure it out.
Depending on the first question.
But I mean that was. I mean, if I had said soda and you said Dr. Pepper, I'd be like,
I've been so vocal about my love for this Pokemon.
Dead giveaway. Yo, Mega Charizard Z, it's coming.
God, it's gonna hit like.
It's gonna hit. I know. I'm excited for Mega Charizard. I can't even pretend I don't fuck with both Mega Charizards. Like,
please, if it's White Flame, I'm coming.
Literally, I mean that's the color. Anywho, yeah. So I'm thinking Damn, I don't want to. Like. I want to ask some good shit.
You're like, fuck, I don't want to waste this.
Yeah, this is a golden opportunity here. This is like getting the 3 wishes from a genie.
Literally.
Well, if that's the case, give me a what do you call it? Give me a caniac combo with no slaw, extra toast. I'll wish for that 3 times. The genie grants you a 4th wish out of pity, but his hopes soon turn to despair as he sees the smile creep across your face. 4th caniac combo, no slaw, extra toast. Anywho. Shit. Alright, give me... Saturday morning cartoons.
I don't remember what was coming out on Saturday.
Damn.
Was Ben 10 coming out on Saturday morning?
Sure, Ben 10. Let's do it.
Ben 10.
Ben 10. I mean, I know you like Ben 10 already. That didn't help me much.
You know the answer.
Trying to think of some shit I don't know about you yet, so that I can. Favorite fast food order. Or excuse me. No, sorry. Just fast food order. I'm sorry.
Fast food order.
Fast food order.
It would be. It's not always available, but when it is, it's the Buffalo Ranch chicken strip sandwich from Whataburger.
Okay.
Dr. Pepper float.
Okay, fucks with it.
And if my stomach is feeling up for it, the onion rings.
I thought you were about to say it's not always available, but the McRib, and I would have ended the recording right there because there's something.
Is this a bad time to tell you that I fuck with the McRib too?
I don't care
not
if
to
you,
that extent.
It doesn't matter if you. I'm cool if you fuck with it, but if it was your favorite of all time, I might have had a problem.
I thought because I saw you kind of like flicker, and I was like, he definitely thinks I'm about to say the McRib.
I was so scared. Okay, I'm so glad you did.
Like, damn, bro, you have never had Cane's
I've
McRib.
never had the buffalo chicken Whataburger sandwich, but I'm sure that goes hard. I do usually get the barbecue. Every time I do get Whataburger, I get the barbecue. So when the buffalo's available next time, I'll get the buffalo.
Yeah, next time if it's available.
Buffalo Ranch
chicken strip sandwich.
That sounds like it goes hard. Anytime Buffalo Ranch anything is like Publix, the pub sub, I'd be getting the Buffalo Ranch pub sub. Sometimes it's delicious.
Your last question, sir.
Sure is. Type of bread.
Give
me a type of bread.
How vague can I be? Or how loose can I be with that?
Answer and then I'll decide afterwards.
Like, can I just do anything bread?
Well, no,
I
mean like give me like a French, Italian, like 5 grain.
Dog, I panic when I go to Subway and they ask what bread because I never fucking know. I'm like, what's the difference?
Ain't no damn bread or sewer.
No.
All right, fine. You can get a little loosey goosey with it. Pretzel bread. You can
then
say...
a fucking Texas Roadhouse roll slathered in the butter.
Sure. All right, whatever. That's fine. All right, now let me take a wild guess here.
All right.
Is it 11?
If I could go that high, it would be.
All right. Awesome. So we're on the same page here, at least in this.
I was like, let's end on the same because I figured 10 you'd be able to get it.
Yep, that's fair. I agree.
Oh, now, ladies and gentlemen,
it's a fun one.
Top 3 of the week. Board games.
What? Board games. As fuck. Board games. You love them. You hate them.
Mm-hmm.
But they're there.
I love them.
I love them, personally. I love
board games.
I love board games. I don't love the turmoil they sometimes cause. Well, no, I do revel in the chaos. However, when there are permanent ramifications to said chaos, it is not a good time.
If a permanent ramification can come from the board game, it's probably not the board game's fault.
I think that's a fair assessment.
Yeah.
Now, sir, you are the guest. So
that's
you
right.
get
Yeah.
to tell me what your favorite board game is.
My
Or
number 3.
your number 3, I beg your pardon.
My number 3 favorite board game. I'm going to be a little more honorable mention because I'm not going to count it here for board games, but I'm just going to throw this out here. Connect 4.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you count things differently, but I'm just not going to count it under board game here.
I mean,
for
there's
whatever
no
reason.
board, but I mean, I would count it a board game.
Because it's like where it's just tabletop. It's a
What
tabletop
else?
game.
Yeah, I guess, but I don't know.
But
I consider them.
I'm not
going to
count it, but it would probably slot in at number 2 if it counted. But anyways, my number 3, I'm going with a little itty bitty game by the name of Kings of Tokyo.
Ooh.
It's a game where you pick a monster, you got health, you got like victory points pretty much,
Okay.
and you and at least 2 other people battle for Tokyo. There's like ability cards that you can kind of buy and use and activate. Sometimes they're permanent, sometimes they're they're like one-time use. Sometimes they give you special abilities, sometimes they give you more because you roll 6 dice, they give you a bunch of different options to do with. You can fight for Tokyo when you're in Tokyo. Every time it loops around, you get points. Every time you're able to stay, you get points. Every time you take Tokyo, you get points. But anyways, you're just a bunch of kaijus fighting. It's a pretty sick game. I have a great time playing it. I'm going to put Kings of Tokyo number 3.
This game, in all honesty, I don't think is that incredible of a game.
Okay.
However, the lore behind it is almost...
Like the lore for your life?
No,
or
the lore behind
board
this game itself is almost cartoonish. Monopoly. I think Monopoly is often quite misunderstood.
Okay.
Monopoly is...
Well, educate me, because we'll skip to it. That's my number 2.
Okay.
So we'll just fuse here real quick.
Monopoly, right? Now, generally, a lot of fun can be had playing Monopoly.
I love playing Monopoly, obviously. My number 2.
Now, but the lore behind Monopoly is pretty fucking insane. So, Monopoly, it does not exist to be... Okay. So,
are you about to go on like an anti-capitalism rant?
Hang on. That's the origin story behind Monopoly. The game itself is not pro-capitalism like many would believe. The game itself is actually anti-capitalism. In fact, the game was created...
Who plays Monopoly walks away and is like, I love capitalism.
Well, no, because everybody gets fucked by it. That's the whole point. Everybody gets fucked except one guy. Everybody gets fucked except one guy. That's how capitalism works in real life. Monopoly is a great example of it. I think it's brilliant. But, anywho, in fact, this capitalism actually relates to the lore of Monopoly on a more literal level. Monopoly was created by a person. I don't remember her name. But it was initially played like in this little village. And then some guy saw people playing it. And then he was like, I'm about to franchise this bitch. And he did. And what do you call it? The girl who invented Monopoly actually never got any kind of royalties for it. And so, I don't know like all the lore off the top of my head. This is a very surface level summation of the lore. But, so, fun fact, the guy who popularized Monopoly, made a whole lot of money off it, fucked somebody over in order to get the rights to be making Monopoly. So, yeah. Anywho, in terms of actual gameplay, I do enjoy it for the most part. I do think it's
capitalism's fun.
Yeah. Well, and plus the rush, like let's pick up a card. What we got here, oh, get out of jail free. I fucks with it. Collecting money. I'm a hustler. I love collecting money. That's my shit. So anytime I get to, grab that paper, it's a good time. So, all right, that's my spiel. The floor is yours, sir.
Well, it's back to you.
Okay, so you said your piece on Monopoly.
I mean, I fuck with it. I mean, it's just...
Remember when you said that if Connect 4 counted, it would be your number 2?
Correct.
I'm counting Connect 4, and it's my number 2.
I'm better at it than you. I'll put that on everything. I'll put that on fucking everything. Have I?
Next time we see
not,
each other, we have to play Connect 4.
Have I talked about why I'm fucking really good at Connect 4?
Why are you really
How
good
I
at Connect
know
4?
I'm like that?
How do you know you're like that?
8th grade. Final period, right? English. It was I don't remember what they called it because it was English 1. It counted as English 1, but it's 8th grade.
Yeah.
It was a year ahead in English.
Look at this fucking guy.
That year, I didn't get along with the teacher there. In the slightest.
I didn't get along with my English teachers in middle school.
And then it bled into the home life between the relationship between me and my parents because she kept having to bitch to them for me not doing really anything. Didn't really do anything, but she wanted to complain.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, partway through, like a little bit through the year, she disappears for a quick second. DUI is what it was.
Oh, man.
She's gone for a little bit. She comes back. Normal sub time when she was gone, but she comes back to the same antics. Although I'm looking at her even worse. I already didn't like her.
Mm-hmm.
Now I know she's boozing and cruising, so I like her a little more. No, I was kidding. She's boozing, but I'm like, okay. I knew you were. There's something.
Yep, something wrong with you.
Turns out I was even more right. She disappears for the rest of the year at one point. Domestic violence.
Bitch. Crazy bitch.
Crazy.
Crazy bitch.
So she's gone. And what we get back is like the nicest sub.
That's the best.
Referred to me as Sunshine because I was cheesing every time I walked into that class and didn't see that teacher.
She probably didn't know the backstory.
She didn't know why I was so happy to see her.
Happy to see her.
But I was excited. But she called me Sunshine because of that. Because I was
yeah.
beaming, brother. I was beaming. But she was so nice, we didn't do a single thing in that class.
Mm.
But you know what we did start to do? Because there were a couple board games, there's a couple of stuff around. We started playing Connect 4. And I ran that bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Ran that hoe, dude. I was the king.
There was another
kid. There was another kid, you know, it was a top 2 between me and him, but it was clear who was number 1, and it was me, and who was number 2, and it was him.
Yeah.
Another little note to this, because that kind of ends the Connect 4 story. That teacher, later on, like a little bit down the road, a little bit past the class, I think we're probably living in San Antonio at this point, hear a little news from that area. She had killed whoever her partner was.
Oh my god.
And then either she shot herself or the police shot her.
Oh my god.
Don't remember which one it was.
Where were you living at the time this happened?
I was it couldn't have been a year after, so I was probably back here in San Antonio.
Okay.
And this was in South Carolina.
Okay. Well, I meant like in 8th grade, were you in South Carolina?
Yeah, that was South Carolina, yeah.
Oh, okay. So when I met you, you had just moved to Texas?
Back to Texas. I'd lived here before.
Oh, okay. That's right.
But yes, I had just moved back.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this teacher was...
And I looked at because my parents were like, why are you having problems in this class? What is with you? What is with you? And I was like, guys, it's not me. This bitch is crazy.
That's the worst. That's the worst when they don't believe you, and it's like
I know they never believe me.
No,
they never believe.
No,
me.
it wasn't. I mean, I had the same shit going on in.
But I was right.
I think it was freshman. Yeah, it was freshman year of high school. It was biology, and it was something about along the lines of like, I didn't know how to check my grades, and. But I didn't have to know how to check my grades because in biology, if you were failing, what she did was she put your student ID next to your grade. So that way it wasn't public necessarily unless somebody knew your student ID. But like she put it on the big board and it was your student
I've
ID.
seen teachers do that.
It was your student ID next to your grade if you were failing so that you'd know. Because not everybody had access to the system to check their grades. I was one of them. So I knew I was failing biology. Because I knew I was failing biology, Stepdick's logic was that I should know that I was failing any class that I was failing, because I should just know how to check my grades. And I was lying about not knowing how to check my grades because I knew my biology grade. It did not matter how many times I tried to explain to him that, that they were up on the screen. That's how I knew my biology grade. It didn't matter. It didn't matter. Once he said his mind, like, it didn't matter what you said. Like, you were wrong, he was right. Like, that's just how it was. Yeah. Moral of the story, maybe sometimes you kids are telling the truth.
Possibly.
Crazy concept. They, like, Generally speaking, kids don't really lie unless they feel like they've like developed a defense mechanism to where they have to. Because children, like tiny children, are very fucking honest. The most honest people on the planet are little kids. Kids don't start lying unless they've developed a reason to feel like they need to. That's just how it is. So, um, don't give your kids a reason to lie, and you'll never have to worry about whether or not they're telling you the truth. So,
I hate lying, but I'll be honest, I'm good at it.
if I'm being real, I haven't done it in a long time, so I don't know if I'm still good
I hate
at
lying.
it.
Like, I genuinely feel bad.
Oh yeah, no, I feel terrible,
I
especially when I get away with it. I feel awful. Now I used to be good at it. I can't tell you if I still am because it's been too long. It's been too long since I've lied to somebody, so I don't know if I'm still good at it. I used to be cracked as fuck though, like because it did at one point become a defense mechanism. So I was really fucking
Because you
good
feel
at
so
it.
detached. You're just like, in the moment, you're like, I fully convinced myself of the lie here.
Oh my god, that's what it was. I believed my shit, and that's how you have to
Yeah.
be. If you want to be good at lying, you have to believe yourself. So like in the moment, I fully like gaslit myself into believing whatever bullshit I was spewing was true, and so like I would never give like the physical tells. Like my lip wouldn't go flat, my nose wouldn't start twitching, I wouldn't start sweating or nothing because I believed it. I said it enough in my head to where I believed it. So once I got asked about it, I was like, no, I didn't do that, or yeah, I did that.
And you take something that really happened and you're able to tweak it enough to where if you
Yeah,
get asked additional
absolutely.
questions, it's easier to flow with.
I always try to throw some real. I mean, the best liars always add a little air of truth in there. But like I said, I don't know if I'm still cracked because I haven't done it in a long time. I don't plan on picking it up again anytime
Yeah,
soon.
no, I fucking hate.
I
feel bad.
Not my thing. How do we get here? What's your favorite board games?
My favorite board game of all time is the game Settlers of Catan.
Settlers of Catan.
If you haven't played it, you got to check it out. But there's just a bunch of tiles with different resources. You start with different settlements. You roll dice to get resources. You continue to build and expand your little civilization. Different cities, settlements give you points, different victory points throughout the game.
Mm-hmm.
First to a certain number wins. Pretty simple game,
Okay.
but it's a lot of fun. Trading is a big part of the game. Trading the resources with the different players, which is where usually where the fun comes in. There's robbers where you can move a robber around, block different tiles to where even if the numbers roll, people don't get the resource, and you get to steal a resource from them. So a little fucking over.
Nice.
A lot of fun. It's the game. It's probably the board game I played the most because my family, we like playing it. Settlers of Catan, number one.
Fuck yeah. Number one for me. Now this one, I don't have any esoteric picks for these board games here. I got mine pretty straight shooting here. Number one for me, this isn't even a board game. It's a tabletop game like Connect 4 is. I really fuck with Yahtzee. Man, I really fuck with Yahtzee. I'm not even going to hold you. One, the fun of just being able to say Yahtzee when I get that shit. Unbeatable. But, I like rolling the dice. That shit's fun. There's an inherent, ooh, what's gonna happen? Nature to what you're doing every time you play. Right? I haven't played in a long time. I'd love to play it again sometime, but that shit goes hard, man. I love Yahtzee. It's just fun. Just a whole lot of fun. I've gotten 3 Yahtzees in one game before. I won, of course, because that's pretty insane stuff. But
I don't think I've ever played.
Damn. Okay. I'm gonna have to get you on the. I'm gonna put you on. I'm gonna have to put you on.
I don't think you've ever played Settlers. We might have to put each other on.
You're going to have to put me on. Yep. And I'm going to have to whoop your ass in Connect 4 next time I see you.
I'm really scared that after saying this, my skills have just withered.
Maybe mine might have too. It's been a minute.
My peak, though, I'll put my peak against anybody's. If there was ever professional Connect 4, I would have gone. I would have been the first overall pick in it at that point. But I do think at some point we do need to meet up. Do one pod in person, hang out.
Yeah.
Either you come down here, or I go over to Florida.
We can vlog as well. Maybe you can come here when Gabe comes here.
When's Gabe coming?
Sometime this year. I don't know when this year. I know he's coming sometime.
Because if he coordinates, I'll coordinate with y'all and try to pull up.
Sounds good to me. One of you can sleep in the bed with me. The other can sleep on the couch. So you and Gabe can fight for the right to sleep in the bed with me.
We'll just see whoever's smaller. They can have the. Actually, would it make more?
The couch is a decent sized couch. Either of you are gonna fit on the couch. It's not an issue.
Then whoever's smaller can take the bed.
All right. We'll figure it out.
We're pretty similar size though, so it's a little.
We'll figure it out. Fuck it. You guys have the bed. I'll take the.
Hey, first day we'll play a game. Winner gets to sleep with Jacob.
Yeah, that sounds good.
We'll make a game out of it. Winner
Yeah,
sleeps with
we'll
Jacob.
figure something out. But
My fear though is I cuddle in my sleep. You might wake up to me spooning you.
hey, man, look, it ain't gay if it's you. All right, I ain't worried about it.
Yeah, fair warning though. I might spoon you.
It's cool. It's cool. I ain't worried about it.
All right. But yeah, that needs to happen. Then we'll be able to do a pod in person.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Which would be sick.
It'd be fucking huge. So, what you been on?
What I've been on?
What you been on?
So last time we were here, I talked about I first watched Rise of the Planet of the Apes for the first time.
You did?
That following weekend, I watched the next 3 in that timeline. I watched Dawn, and then I watched War, and then as soon as I watched War, I saw that Kingdom was going to be out of theaters, so I bought a ticket for like 15 minutes from then and drove straight to the theater to watch Kingdom of Planet of the Apes. I was fucking with the monkeys, dude. I got a monkey fever, dude.
Whoa.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Might want to watch. Be careful there, brother. But yeah, Caesar. I saw the memes hyping up Caesar. Caesar is definitely him. Caesar is utmost certainly him. But yeah, I mean, it's just simple as that. I love monkeys now. Also, been watching the anime still of Go Go Loser Ranger, but I finished the first volume of the manga.
Go Loser Ranger.
And so far, it's been like a 1-for-1 in terms of adaptation here.
Okay.
But both have been great. I'm watching the anime first, just because I don't know. I think just seeing it in that format is just probably what I prefer. So I'm watching that, and then I'll catch up to where I'm at with the manga. I already have the second. Yeah, I got the second one right here. I haven't even actually opened up yet, but yeah, Go Go Loser Ranger has been awesome. It's been sick. What else have I been on? Not much else, because I've been working on these videos, so hopefully people enjoy them. Yeah, because now what I'm doing is those Monday videos. Those are the easy videos, whether it's tier list, bracket fight, quiz. I just did my first reaction on the channel. I reacted to Watch Mojo's top 20 Red Rangers. Terrible list, by the way. Fucking god-awful list. They had like one of my top 3 Rangers at 15. Almost boxed Watch Mojo through the screen. But
how recent is this list, by the way?
8 months.
Yeah, Watch Mojo in the modern day. Yeah, it's not the move.
I don't know if it was ever.
Maybe in retrospect it isn't. I don't know. I haven't watched.
I think you just. Shit. I mean, you just happen to agree with it at the time. Anyways, but yeah. So I record them in like a batch now. So I just make a month's worth over one weekend.
Yeah.
To then have all the rest of the month to work on the big projects. But the fruits of that labor coming soon.
Yes, sir.
But once I'm done with this Spider-Man, the big focus one is going to be Freaks and Geeks. It's been sitting on the back burner for far too long.
Yep.
That'll be the next main focus once I finish up with the
good
Spider-Man one. But super fun, super excited. Just been working. Job's been kind of tiring me out, kicking my ass, and I'm making sure I still work out. So it's just I've been a little tired. But we moving. But yeah, that's what I've been on. That's what I've been on, brother. What you been on? You activated my trap card.
I've been playing a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh. I've been watching a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh. Specifically, I've been watching 5Ds. 5Ds is what I grew up on. And
5D's nuts.
Yes, sir. Now 5Ds. It's. They said, now what if we took Yu-Gi-Oh, but we made it anti-classism.
Okay.
And we put the duels on motorcycles. They put the duels on motorcycles, right? Now, I fucking love motorcycles, right? You know, I used to have one. It was fun. I liked it. It's Tampa. I don't want to die. I got rid of it. But my love for the game has not gone away. Now, the same thing applies to Yu-Gi-Oh! My love for the game has not gone away. Same thing with Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds in particular. My love for the show has not gone away. I'm having so much fun right now. I'm about halfway through the whole show. Season 1 has like 60 episodes in it, and then Season 2 has like, I don't know, a lot more episodes in it. And then there's this video game that I have. It's Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's World Championship 2011. And this game takes place over the course of the entirety of the 5D's anime. However, mostly in Season 2. The beginning of the game takes place in Season 1, but all the shit happens pretty much off screen for you. And by the time the game really starts, it's already like in the Season 2 kind of area, because the game is... what do you call it? The plot of like the plot of Season 2 is basically the plot of this game. Excuse me. And it's a lot of fun. I just beat it again last night for the first time in a long time. And not only that, I did not do New Game Plus. I did a completely new game for the first time in years. And probably close to a decade at this point. And that was a lot of fun for me. In fact, I think it has been a decade since I've played that game with completely new data. So that was a fun experience. And I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I've been building up some decks. I'm trying to learn more about the meta. I'm getting my ass wiped every time I enter a duel right now. So it doesn't matter. Even if you enter casual duel, it's people busting out some ridiculous bullshit. And they're going to win in like 2 turns. And there's really nothing you can do besides get waxed. And so I'm going to fart. Alright, I farted. Just had to let y'all know. But I'm having a good time. I'm having a good time re-exploring this love of mine. I used to have a shit ton of cards. I don't have them anymore. I want to get more. I want to buy a physical deck sometime in the near future. And yeah, we'll see. But that's exciting.
Quick interjection. I got this guy recently.
Hi, Snow
Added him to the collection. Just quick interjection.
Just
He
a
was
cute little guy.
He was just sitting by me.
Just a cute little guy. So I don't have a whole lot else, I think, outside of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff. I haven't listened to a ton of music. I mean, I listened to the new Billie Eilish. I listened to the new 21 Pilots. It's one of my girlfriend's favorites, so I put that shit on too. What else? Music-wise, there ain't been a whole lot else. And like, not a damn thing came out last Friday. I don't know. I don't think I have much else to add on this department. I think that's about it. Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Is fuck. That's what I've been on. Oh, and I'm watching No Way Home in theaters, either Wednesday or Thursday. I don't know which day yet. So, but that'll be fun.
Yeah, I mean, that was a great experience to watch for the first time in theaters.
I think so.
That was hype. And then you kind of let it sit, and you're like, okay, there's some flaws with like the movie as a whole. But
yeah,
man, that first theater experience.
Well, and that's what that movie was. It was an experience more so than I don't look at that through the exact same lens as I look at like other films of its ilk. Like it's a little different because it is like you're supposed to freak out. Like, oh my God, there's Toby, there's Andrew, there's Alfred Molina. Like you're supposed to have fun with it.
Holy shit, it's Ned Leeds.
Holy shit, the Crimson Chin is in this movie. Like.
Wait a minute. That Crimson Chin is wearing black. What exactly is his name, Jacob? The one...
The Negachin. Negachin. Negative chin.
That's not how it sounded when I watched that one.
No, it sounded a little different. But, yeah, it's Negachin, which is short for negative chin. Oh my God, that reminds me of this video. It's a video that came out a couple years ago, I think, that I just saw for the first time in a long time today. It's one of the best transitions I've ever seen in a video that just some dude made. It was...
that was an I.
It's this older...
That was an I. That was not an E.
Yeah, fair enough. It's this older guy, and he gives like really nice life advice. Like, and he has this one video where he's like, "Don't enter a relationship while you're like still healing or whatever." He's like, "What happens when you go grocery shopping while you're hungry? You end up getting what you don't need." And I think that that's really good advice. You know, don't go looking for a relationship while you're in like a pit of despair. Like, fix yourself before you worry about it. But then the same
Getting
guy,
some head would help me fix my.
this same guy has a video where he goes, negativity can be like an addiction. But when he first starts out the negativity, it kind of sounds like he's going somewhere else with it. So there's this guy, he's reading a book and he hears, and he like, in the transition, he's about to pull out a sword, and like all in the transition, like his clothes change. He's in like full like Bushido fit, and he's about to whip out the sword. But then he hears negativity, and he stops, and he slowly starts to sheath it as the guy keeps talking, and then he just like that's it. The video ends. But hang on, let me see if I can't find this Joan. I think I saved it the other day because I saw it for the first time in a while.
Hours later.
No.
20 hours later. 20. Oops.
All right, my save posts are being. Oh, here we go. Hang on. Oh, it might have been my other account. I think it was. Okay, pardon. Here it is.
Negativity can be like an addiction. Heal it by being positive and feed your mind good and optimistic thoughts. Negativity.
So I lied about the fit he had on. He actually had a cowboy hat on. But anywho, yeah. I think that's about it for me. I don't think I got nothing else to really add to the conversation. You know what I do have though? A belly that could use some pasta.
Yeah, I'm pretty hungry right now too.
Pretty horngry right now, if you know what I'm saying.
Sign us out, buddy.
All right. Hey guys. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you can be tuned in next week. Hopefully nothing goes awry, and we're here same time. And have a great rest of your day, and have a great day tomorrow. And of course, next week's episode is gonna be on Brayden's channel, so check that shit out. Link is in the description, as it always is. Check out his other shit too. Like big things on the way. Some history of Spider-Man and video games.
Big things.
Flat soda tier list.
That one's out now.
That one already exists. You can watch it right this fucking second. Why haven't you watched it yet? Why haven't I watched it yet? I don't know, but I'm about to go fix it. Are you? You should. I love you. Take care. See you later.
Adios.